get to see one thing is actually taking place, and we also have to ask questions that we are also told about all the other courses that they actually offer. I'm actually always excited when I'm around mirrors, because there are so many mirrors around, because as you can see, this is a practical lesson. And I just mentioned the word beauty because beauty is art. My makeup has been done by students in this particular. Well, to say the least, I'm excited. But to learn more about this college, because it's located right in the heart of Migori town. Well, just stay tuned.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How do you do?
I'm okay. Welcome to Migori and Beauty College.
Thank you so much.
As you said, you can see we are in the practical room. The practicals are going on.
I can see that.
Welcome once more.
I'm so excited and I'm so happy to be here.
Any question you want to ask us, we'll give you the answer right back.
Oh, yeah. So just to start us off, could you just please tell us, just give us a brief of some of the courses that you offer here?
Migori Hair and Beauty College, we offer hairdressing. We offer beauty.
As I can
we offer
see.
nail technology. Aesthetics and barber. When you combine hair and beauty, you normally call it the cosmetology. This is where the art is. This is now the beauty is the art. So welcome so much, and look at what the students are doing. If you look at them, they are beautiful also. They're doing their practicals.
Yes.
You can see some of them are even trying to look at me, but yes, November.
Okay.
Now this is our third month.
Okay.
Yes.
So how far are you with everything? How are you putting up the students and everything?
You can see we are able, because the staff, we have the quality staff, and you can see the cooperation between the teachers and the staff.
Okay.
You can even see the kind of work they're doing at the age of 3 months.
Sure.
Yes.
Actually, when you walk into this place, you can't even tell that it has only been running for just 3 months. It's like this that has always been there. And I never thought this beautiful place is just hiding here. So how do you find it? Is it something you love or maybe you regret?
Passion is always in us.
This
is something they can do without passion.
Okay.
Just like you said, what the president is doing for the youth, this is the right place to be, because the quality is here. The staff is ready to work with the students, and the students are also here to learn.
I can see that. So how do you gauge the performance of students in this kind of institution? Do you also write exams, or it's just a practical alone?
We are still doing what is called the introduction part of it. We do exams, yes, but the time for the exams has not reached.
Okay.
As for gauging the work of the students, we have the quality staff, like I said. Most of them side of the practicals, we have the ratio of a student to the teacher, which is also very good.
Yeah,
so you will find that the teachers also have their time to follow a student, decide, so that he can tell you where your weaknesses is. Because we don't want a situation whereby we are flooded with students to the extent we don't know whether someone is getting something or not getting something.
Yeah. So it's your work to ensure that
that is the thing.
Is well equipped in all the things that they need. So, what range of students do you normally have? Do you have students from around or from the?
We have students fund-wide. Yeah.
Okay, so like from which borders?
We have Nairobi here, we have Nakuru here, we have Migori, we have here, we have pieces here.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's actually very wonderful. And with the growth of towns like Migori, we'll actually have to mention the existence of this elegant and beautiful college, and that is Migori Hair and Beauty College. Well, I'm actually so excited that all this is actually taking place in here, and we believe we shall have an improvement that you guys are offering here.
Welcome once more.
Okay.
Normally, when we start with the students, we normally give them fast.
Okay.
We give them what is called counseling. We check the career opportunity in the cosmetology, so that exactly what they expect at the end of the learning. Because most of them just walk in and going to do hairdressing, but they don't know what hairdressing or beauty entails.
Okay.
So we always give them the career opportunity first before they start learning. And that is the reason why you can see all of them are willing now to learn.
Yeah. So, well, just maybe another question. This is actually a field that has always been hosting so many ladies. Like, we have so many ladies taking up the courses offered in such beauty colleges. So, do you have any
equipment? You are ready?
I believe the school is just actually the best place for our youth. So I believe we can bring all the youth that are actually out there stranded. And so maybe because they are listening and maybe they're actually watching, but they don't know the qualification or what they require before they are here?
The qualification we have here, because these are just art, the fingertips.
Okay.
We normally have what is called art, and that is the reason why if you look at our logo, it's written beauty is the what?
Sure,
It's
beauty
the
is art.
It is just the scales. So our qualification is as long as you can talk, as long as you have your eyes,
Okay.
as long as you're ready to learn.
Okay.
We don't need something like a degree paper or something else.
Ah.
We have different classes, like I said in the beginning. We have the certificate, we have the diploma, we have the advanced diploma.
Okay.
So there's a stage whereby the student cannot write, the student cannot listen, even the English kidogo. So normally we take them through what is called the art.
Okay.
And that is now the scales itself.
Okay, so you actually get to engage them in the practicals.
That is the
so you don't do much of the theory.
Yes. Depending on the capability of the student.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's quite easy. That's quite cheap, and you don't have to attain anything or maybe a grade for you to be here. All you need to do is just be passionate about it. And Migori Hair and Beauty College is actually willing to receive you with open arms and take you through the course that you're actually interested to pursue.
Welcome to Migori and Beauty.
Thank you so much. So where exactly is Migori Hair and Beauty College situated? Because they want to know.
Migori and Beauty College is situated on Safaricom building.
Sure.
Yes. Along Hispania, Migori Highway.
Perfect. It's just that simple, guys. So when you want to take a kid, or you want to take a sister, sibling, or yourself, you want to pursue a course that is actually offered here, you are actually welcome. You don't need much. It's very simple because the college is actually waiting to absorb more and more people from the outside world, that is. And after this, you won't regret, because I believe, I think I saw the fees that are paid here, and I think it's pocket friendly.
Our fee is very pocket friendly. Cosmetology, if you go to other colleges, they are very expensive.
Sure.
But if you look at our fee, actually, we are pocket friendly. Economically, we are good.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a good thing. Like for a start, it's the best thing for us, because this is actually a town that is still growing, and it's us to actually make it grow, especially with the establishment of an institution like this. We believe everything is going to be perfect, and we shall take learning. In every other field, every professional field, will take it a step higher, and that is all that we pray for.
Yes, actually, I wanted even to tell you, when you started, you said that you did your makeup here.
Yes.
So, as one of those people also who come to Migori Beauty College,
okay,
we'll invite you, or we'll just let you come in anytime you want
okay,
for your makeup, because we appreciate friends also.
Okay, so you also offer makeup?
We do everything. Makeup is inside beauty. Actually, another thing we normally do, we return back to the society. Sometimes we go to the orphanages home, we give them the cuts, we give them braidings, just to give back to the society.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this is just so amazing. It's wonderful. And apart from the fact that they also offer the skills and the experience that you need, they also teach you an art of generosity and being kind, and also giving back to the society, because you can't actually grow minus the other society. We also need it. We also need to help them so that they can also help us in future. Well, where do you see this college, like in 3 months or a year or even in 6 months? Where do you see it in terms of student enrollment and the services you are offering?
Actually, as from next month, even the space will not be there.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you have people already
they are just waiting for us to say come in.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. What are you still waiting for? And I really hope you're among the number that is actually going to be received right inside here. So like, what number are you expecting?
We're expecting 52 students.
Yeah. So
the 52.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is actually the first class.
This is the first class.
Okay.
Yes.
The institution is just 3 months old. 1 to 3 months old, and everything seems to be perfect. Everything is running smoothly. It's seamless. It's just okay with them, and they're actually expecting to enroll more and more students, and we believe we shall actually be okay. When do you actually enroll? After what time? Or every month?
Enrollment is always free. You can come anytime. But now when it comes to 20th of every month, we put you for the next month.
Okay.
But if you come before 20th, you're just within that month.
Okay.
But if you come after 20th, we enroll you for the next month.
So it means classes begin every month and in the 20th day.
Yes.
Okay.
On a monthly basis.
Well, you just had that, and so you can actually plan for your registration. and every other thing that you really need to do. So, well, just before we finish up, what last word do you have for your viewers?
What I can say is that beauty is art.
Okay.
Welcome to Migori Hair and Beauty. Come and meet us. We'll walk with you through the beauty part of it.
Okay.
We'll let you know exactly the reason why we are here. Where enrollment is ongoing. So we welcome everybody. Do not mind about your papers. All we need is a student.
Okay, I can see that. So could you just please take us through some of the challenges that you have been facing? Because I believe 3 months might be kind of a nightmare. Depends with the type of
The
experiences that you
challenge
had
that we
here.
normally get here is just people do not understand. Some of the parents do not understand why we are charging what we are charging, which is pocket friendly.
Okay.
They look at the cosmetology, hair and beauty as those who did not go to school.
Okay.
They look at it in a way whereby during our mother's time, those days whereby there were no schools of hair and beauty. People were just walking inside the salon. But as I always say, this is the only profession you'll find up to the sub-location level. In every location level, you'll have to find a hairdresser.
Okay. And they're all over the place, only that we've never known, we've never been aware how they get their training and how they get to establish themselves.
Yes, like now if you look at us here, we are gearing after 1 year. We believe we are going to have a couple of the students who are going to work outside and their skills will just show somebody go back to Migori school and learn.
Okay. So as the administrations, what plan are you actually having underway to make sure that the courses that you offer here are actually coming to be of help to your students?
Actually, we are under what is called the nature. We have the Tibet, so they have their guidelines. So that the courses we are teaching here should not just be courses, but also to help the learner at the end of learning to do something outside there and earn a living. We are not just here for the cosmetic part of it. We are
just for the sake of it.
We are doing it to earn a living.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see that. And actually, we can take a look at what your students are doing right behind you. And so, well, I'm actually interested in the other one. This other one.
Yeah,
I'm actually interested in this one. So could you just please explain to us whatever she's doing?
Yeah, this one is called Phoebe. The client here is Rachel.
Okay.
So what they're doing something called the flat iron.
Okay.
So the flat iron is only to straighten the hair, just like the name iron when you're ironing your clothes.
So you also straighten the hair?
That is the thing. So we straighten the hair using the curling iron, which means we have the modern techniques. So even our equipment are always modern.
Perfect. So it means they also have the modern equipment. I mean, just take a look at the room. There are mirrors all around, and it's actually well suited and well furnished for all the courses they offer. And at least, you know, when you take your course or your training in such a place, you actually even have the feeling that this is the place I need to be. You're actually contented.
The environment alone is lowering you in to come and learn.
Very true. And it's actually kind of a motivation for you.
And the atmosphere is for learning.
Okay. So how do you always get to motivate your students, for that matter? Motivation
depends on where to motivate you.
Okay.
Because you cannot motivate all the students the same.
Sure.
Though we normally give them motivation speech, but once in a while, you have to motivate a learner as a learner, not as a group.
Okay.
Depending on where to motivate.
Okay.
Yes.
So you focus on one learner at a time.
That is what we are here for. Because if we take them as a group, some will come out with minus nothing. Because the learners are always different. We have the low achievers, we have the high achievers.
And you also have those who are just always in between, but you have to accommodate all of them.
But here, we don't have passengers.
Okay.
We move along.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's the best thing to know. And so, apart from the courses that you offer, because you mentioned quite a good number, and so which one has the highest enrollment?
All of them. Cosmetology has the highest enrollment first. Actually, I've just said that it is our third month.
Okay.
The highest enrollment is in the cosmetology, followed by the beauty.
Okay.
Then hairdressing minus the beauty is now the lowest. But cosmetology combination is the highest.
It has the highest enrollment.
Apart from that, we also have extracurricular. Here we dance.
Okay.
Here we play football.
So when will you dance? Because I'm a fan of dances.
We normally have our time for doing everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't disrupt classes for dancing, but we have time for
that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means that you have your classes throughout the whole week or in particular days?
We have our classes from Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday.
Friday, we come to school. That is our time now that we want to check a student per student, the learner per learner. And that is the time now we can put the extra curriculum to break the what? The monotony of learning.
Sure.
Yes.
And is it coming along well, or maybe you realize you need to adjust the number of classes, or
Too much play makes Tom and Harry dull.
Oh,
So when
very
you put
true.
them in this thing, 24 hours, they become dull, it becomes boring. So once in a while, we jog them up.
So you need to rejuvenate them
That is
again
the
so
thing.
that they are actually well prepared
Actually,
for
they love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you have any activities for the weekends, or weekends is actually a resting time for all of you?
Weekends, we are always home. It's only the staff members who are always here to welcome the new students, to welcome the parents who are coming in for the registration or for the inquiry.
All right.
But for any student who have a client who wants to come and do his practical work, teachers are always willing to help.
All right.
Yes.
So you do that over the weekend?
We do it over the weekend.
So it means over the weekends, you guys are always in school?
Sundays, we are not here.
Saturdays, you are in school.
Yes.
All right, I see that. So you mentioned cosmetology, and you've shed some light about it. So we have hairdressing. It's actually displayed there. Beauty therapy, so nail technology. So do we just have that particular package? I mean, for nail technology.
Nail technology is advanced.
Okay.
Yeah. It is an advanced part of it.
Tell me about that.
We talk about the beauty, but when it comes to the nail technology, this is where we talk about the artificial nails.
Okay.
That is where the acrylic nails are coming in.
Okay. Yeah. And so you also offer that the same package here?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from nail technology, holistics, tell me about holistics.
Holistic is something to do with a massage. Actually, when you look at the word holy, holy is just something to do with something inside your body, the whole of it. Yeah. So when we talk about the holistic, we're talking about it's kind of
general body.
Yeah, it's kind of a medicine.
Okay.
To me, the way I understand it, it's kind of a medicine.
So that's where the massage and
that
stuff
is where the massage is coming on. Because if you look at the astrology, it is just about holistic part of it.
Yeah, that's true. And barbering is also a course that you offer here?
We offer barbering.
Well,
if you're doing the cosmetology, barbering is inside. But if you want to do only barbering, we also offer that course for barbering alone.
Okay, you know, when you walk inside a barber shop, you never get to know that they actually require professional training. Well, Migori Hair and Beauty College is a place where they produce such skills, because you just can't do someone's hair, especially now in the barber shop, without proper training, because you really need to be experienced, and you ought to have all the skills. So how do you take these classes?
Actually, we have staff. We have 4 or 5 members of staff, so we normally have our timetable.
Okay.
So we know this class starts at this time, this class ends at this time. So every teacher has a duty to know this is my time to go to class. Every class knows this is the time for teachers one. So normally when you walk to class, you find the students are just waiting for you to come.
They know it's you is supposed to come.
They know it is the time for this teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
So what plans do you have underway? Because I'm sure you're going to receive new students very soon.
The underway plan actually is still not there, but we'll cross the bridge
once you get there. I think that's very cool. And so I just love the place, the furniture, everything, equipment is just modern equipment, and you feel very comfortable. Even though I'm not a student, but I feel like this,
you are part of it.
I feel like I'm part of it, only that I'm not doing anything at the moment. But I believe with the time, I'll be able to get something to do. Well, I'm actually excited about this place, and I believe I'll get to visit you guys one more time.
You're welcome again.
Okay, so how do you always get to schedule everything that takes place here?
Normally we have meetings, and staff meetings after every day in the morning, so that we schedule
every morning.
So that we schedule the everyday's learning activities.
Okay.
So we always have our principal around, which that is the manager, who guide us on how to do things. At the end of the day, you'll find that we have our checklist for the whole day of the activities.
So, you know, immediately I walked in, I felt like this was paradise, because everything is just so perfect. Even the colors, I always get excited whenever there are mirrors and very bright colors. And I believe you have done that perfectly well.
Thank you so
much. So how do you always feel after you come to the college, you take your classes, and then you're supposed to leave in the evening?
Actually, your workplace is where you take most of the hours.
Sure.
So it means that is where your living is. We cannot sleep here.
Sure.
So at least we still have to go home, refreshen up, take a nap or rest. So living here in the evening, we always just pray, I wish morning can come so that I can be back here.
Oh, because it's a place you love.
We feel it is an environment. It's a lovely place.
It's a lovely place indeed, and I can actually attest to that. Well, I think this is a place I can recommend for my friends and even my siblings, because I believe it's actually so good, and all those that you actually offer here will come in handy. I believe no one wastes their time here.
Well, just like you've said, no one wastes their time. Learners are learners. We say they're low achievers, they're high achievers. So it depends with what brought you here. It is the duty of every teacher to make sure they remind the learners what has brought them to school. Though learners, you know, some of them, they come here influenced, but that is the duty of a teacher.
To take them back to track. And you're supposed to accommodate actually all the learners, I guess. Well, what modes of assessment do you always use here?
Like I've said, still we've not started the assessment. The assessment we're still doing now is only when we're doing the practicals. The teacher will call a learner and say this is not the correct thing. But the only assessment we normally do is exams.
You write exams physically,
we write exams physically, both theory. We have the practicals. We also have the oral for those who cannot write.
So it means you also plan to have those types of learners here?
Here is a place for even the special students.
The special students are actually also welcome to this place. So it's just not a place for people like us, but also for people with disabilities, I understand. And so it means that you must be having all the other equipment that you need to have the people there.
All the equipments are there for everybody. Yes.
And they still come to pursue the same courses that you guys offer here.
The only person who cannot do this is only somebody who is blind. But anybody who can see, you will do it. Remember what we said, it is at your fingertips. Yeah. It is something you see and then you do it. It's about the skills. It is an art. Yeah.
I understand, and actually I believe that's the best thing. Well, we're just about to come to the end of this show, and don't forget that this is LTV, and my name is Faiza Olango, and we are walking around institutions so that we get to know what they do, how they do it, how they carry out all the activities that are actually there. So today we decided to visit Migori Hair and Beauty College, and everything just seems perfect. They have the modern equipment. We are actually right inside their practical room, and as you can see, all the students are busy with everything that they really need to do, and everything is just going as planned. And so he was just taking us around how they get to conduct everything right here. And well, so what else apart from the particular courses that you offer here?
Nothing else apart from the particular courses we offer here. We also a religious family. We normally pray as a family in the morning before we start our classes. Yeah.
So tell me about that place that I can see there, because I believe this is where they now. We have some seats there.
Those seats, we always use them in the morning for our prayers. Yes. We have our shampoo unit there. The shampoo area is also there. So normally in the morning here is where we gather. We take our prayers before we leave for classes. Whenever we have a meeting, the staff members and the students, that is a place where we normally sit and discuss our issues as Migori Hair and Beauty.
I can see that. That's quite actually a lovely place, and I love how you guys are doing everything here. And so I think we can actually talk to your students right now. And so maybe you get us one student whom we can engage.
Yes, Harriet. Take care.
Hi, how are you? Are you okay? So as you can see, we actually want to just hear from you, just 1, 2, 3, how you feel about the college. So when did you join the college?
I joined the college last week.
Could you just please speak up a little?
I joined the college last week.
And
this is my second week here. and I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm learning so many things,
Okay.
and we are also being grown spiritually.
Okay.
So we are happy to be here.
Okay.
Yes.
So, are you loving the place? Are you loving the training?
Yes, I love the place. I love the teachers. They
Mhm.
are so into us. You cannot even know the teacher and the student. You are just
So you
there.
guys are one. You're
Yes.
doing it as if it's a family thing.
Yes.
It's lovely to be here, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, I may want to talk to another one.
Yes, we also have a main student here, that is Wiki.
Sure.
Wiki Karibu.
All right. So actually, we are engaging their students right now. Hi. What's your name? Actually, I think you're the only guy here today. You love it? Okay. So tell me about your experience and everything in this college.
We are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly with the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, I'm the school president.
Really? You're the school president? Okay, now that you're the only male student like in class, do you always feel like out of place, uncomfortable because you have all the girls around you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're fine. You're used to that.
Yes.
Okay. And so how do you get to engage with your fellow counterparts?
Come and live together.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Well, thank you so much for your time, and maybe I'll have to.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, just before I let you go, you said you're the school president. So what's your responsibility in an institution like this? Okay, could you just please speak up a little bit? So you maintain order. How do you ensure that? Okay. And so you're sure that you take care of that, you take good care of that. And so how do you get to treat the ladies on the other side? Because it's actually that big, huge number. It's actually leading you that whole crowd.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
the good thing with Korea is
Mm-hmm.
discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, when you say discipline, I want to hear it come out louder.
Discipline
Discipline.
is parable.
Okay. Can I just ask you something? Is that your normal voice? Like that's your pitch?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you're a man of few words. That's actually cool. So thank you so much. I may want to talk to the next person.
Thanks.
Okay. Hi. What's your name? Okay. Please talk loudly. Louder, please. Cynthia, good to see you. You're beautiful and you're smart. And your uniform, do you call it uniform or how do you call it? It's the uniform. So for you to be in college, you must have your uniform. Before you are allowed to attend a class, you must have it on. Okay, so it's something you okay, you have it like you own it. Okay, and so once you have it, then you're okay to attend any class, be it theory, practical. So which course are you pursuing in this college? Wow, makeup artist. And actually, she is one of the people who actually did my makeup, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I also look good. So when did you join the college? This month. Okay. So you decided to join this college this month to pursue makeup. So you only pursue makeup, beauty? Okay. Is this something you love? Do you love the experience here? Do you love the instructors? I'll see you again some other time. Well, it's not that you may want to talk to the particular instructors of the college. You want to talk to their teachers. We also want to listen to hear what they actually offer. So, sir, I'd actually like to meet your teachers here.
Yes, we'll start with tomorrow.
Okay. Hi, madam. You're all smiling. It's something I love. Is art. So you have to produce it in as much as you're an instructor, you also have to maintain that.
Sure.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, can you just give what you offer and how you actually manage to run classes?
All right, we start our classes at 9.
9 in the morning.
What I take them to is anything to do with beauty.
Okay.
There is manicure, there is pedicure,
Mm-hmm.
there is facial, there is waxing.
Mm-hmm.
So everything beauty plus massage.
Okay. So it means beauty is actually such a general and so broad. It's a broad field
It
actually.
is very wide.
Mm-hmm.
It takes actually 1 year to finish.
Okay.
Yes.
And in all those little courses inside beauty, you are the one who takes the students to it?
Yes. After now, I'm the
Okay.
yes.
It seems like you're a jack of all trades because all those courses are just quite numerous for you to handle, and I believe it's something you love. Because, I spoke to him earlier in passion. Like, it's something passionate about. Feel like this. And
Before I became an instructor, and so that I love just to teach students.
okay.
Just to relate what I have
Mhm.
and to have as many people get knowledge.
So you also feel it's now very important to pass on that knowledge
Yeah,
to your other students.
it's a legacy, I could say.
Oh,
that I-
okay.
yeah.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. So for me, it's a joy just to pass this knowledge and to see my students rising up to the standard of professionalism and going international.
And you actually want to do that with your own hands, and
Exactly.
the passion that you have.
Yes.
And we also, I think that told us that we also get to nourish them spiritually. So with that also inside, I believe we produce very good students.
Exactly. So what we do it spiritually, you know, and beauty. So it has to start from inside out.
Okay.
We even teach them how to eat healthy. That beauty is not just outward,
Sure.
but you know,
It starts from the inside.
what you eat, how you take care of yourself. You know, both inside and outside, and then it magnifies
And I
outside.
believe that's very basic because it's not just all about what you teach or what you get to do, but also what you get to tell them
Exactly.
and just get them enlightened about the whole thing that is actually involved with beauty.
Yes.
So have you faced any challenges while taking your classes?
Not really. I have very good students. I believe I'm very passionate to learn, and I believe you're going far.
Wow.
And Migori, there is hunger, and being the first college, we have managed to raise them up to level.
Thank you. I understand.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you so much. All we need to do is just to wish you all the best and pray that everything just gets to be as you have planned.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. In case you forgot, this is LTV, and my name is Faida Olamo, and addition to local learning institutions that you get to know what they do and how everything else takes place in those institutions. We decided to visit the elegant Migori Hair and Beauty College, and right now we are inside the practical room, and as you can see, every student is actually very busy in whatever task they have to do because it's actually part of the assessment that they actually have to take care because it's very important. So I'd like to encourage you because personally I've toured the place, I've checked out every room, their classes, the equipment they have, they're so modern. And so I recommend that this is actually the best place for you to come and learn. If you are talented in this area, then I believe the experience and the new skills is just what you need. And that is actually well offered here at Migori Hair and Beauty College. Well, Sam, seems like you have something else for us.
Beauty College.
Okay.
We have courses there that we also have to talk about.
Okay.
We have cosmetology, which I said is a combination of both hair and beauty, which is taking 1 good year.
Okay.
We have the hairdressing, which is taking 7 months.
Okay.
We have the beauty therapy, which is taking 3 months. We have the TOT,
Okay.
which is taking the 4 months. When you talk about the TOT, that simply means we are training you to become a teacher. Like
Okay.
you say, not everybody who comes to Migori and the college comes out to be a hairdresser. Career
Service provider in that particular
we
field.
have the career opportunities under the cosmetology, so you can choose where to go. We also have barbering, which is only taking the 3 months. We have nail technology, that is advanced, which is taking only the 2 months. Then we have AITT, which is also taking 6 months.
Okay.
Yes.
So you mentioned the fact that
How to become a teacher.
so why does it take 4 months?
We've learned everything for our year. Only the psychology, the methodology, how I'm going to take. And I can tell what I was talking about. It is not going back to class of fresh. That is the reason why we call the trainee teachers.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means that if you want to be a teacher in this particular kind of college, then you have to pick a course, switch to complete before you now come back for another 4 months, right?
You can even go up another course in learn, but once you want to become a teacher, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
But it just takes 4 months. Before that, it means you have to be well equipped.
Well equipped in the area that you want to be teaching.
Okay,
Yes.
I can see.
Yes.
So in that case, I believe they have to provide all the documents that
The way that but you have to put so that you can also know, yes, so and so went to school, pursue
Okay.
this, so we have to train you to become a teacher in such a profession. Now, when you look at Migori and Beauty College, we are located at Safaricom building at the 4th floor. So the way you came in, you
Yeah.
found the way we're very neat and clean.
very neat, very clean, very beautiful.
011 29 13 794 or 0729 96 7245.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for all that information. And I might get to talk to 1 or 2 more teachers because I put one.
Welcome. Yes, we still have one here.
Okay. Hi, madam. How do you do?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience in the college.
Okay, first of all, I'm Margaret Jones. I am one of the instructors.
Okay.
Okay. And so I've had some good time here. This place, we have all the facilities.
Okay.
Give that to the students. Yeah.
And so it's a place to actually feel like you should be all the time because
Yes,
everything
yes,
is in
yes,
place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any challenges you face as you take your classes?
Actually, for now, we have not really had much challenges, but we have our youths,
Okay.
and we have young mothers, and we have actually children.
Okay.
So that they can learn and at the same time take care of their children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means you also have young mothers in here. You have all the range of students in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay. You have people from you have family people here?
Yeah, we have family people.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is why we have decided to raise a very high level of discipline because we have different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's your work as teachers and instructors here to make sure discipline is on point.
Yeah.
Everything else is just according to the way it should be.
Exactly.
Well, I'm also excited to be here, and maybe I've always been excited about hairdressing, only that I don't know anything actually. So before I come to pursue that particular course, must I have a particular qualification, or maybe, yeah, of course I'm interested, but I've never had to try even plait someone's hair.
Okay, once you come, we will take care of that.
Okay.
Because we have the dummies, like we have the dummies, you'll try it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we have very many things that will help you prepare your hands and fingers
Okay.
to do the whole thing.
Can you just have a look at that dummy?
Yeah. Okay. So we have the bigger line on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we call the dummy, and for people who are going to pursue hairdressing, I believe this is what they'll be using.
Yeah, that is what they'll be using.
So for the
You
training,
can see one has actually tried it there.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we use.
Okay.
Yeah, we have different heights,
Mm-hmm.
long,
Short,
short, and all that.
medium.
Yeah.
And so you just have to demonstrate how it is
Yeah,
done.
we just demonstrate and you find somebody just looking at it, so it's a practical thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we give them the methods.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so we also have methods.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested. I'd love to know what kind of techniques are there.
Okay, we have different techniques
Mm-hmm.
that we apply. Now, like this one, we have the 3-strand for doing
Okay.
rastas. We have the 3 strands.
Sorry.
We have the 2 strands. We have the 5, and we also have the 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
It really takes a lot actually to learn about hairdressing.
Yeah.
It's
And
not as
wide.
simple.
It's wide.
It's wide.
Yeah.
How long does it take to finish up the course on hairdressing?
1 year is okay. And if you feel you are not up to date, you can continue.
Okay.
Yes.
You can continue with the
Next
training.
level. Yeah.
Oh, so we even
We
have levels.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is just coming at the right time because we also have to be enlightened about how everything else is done. You know, we normally walk into salons, we don't understand the kind of training they have. You just tell them, I want this style on me, I want this one, I want this one. And after maybe an hour or 45 minutes or even 2 hours, you are done and you feel you're beautiful, but then you don't understand.
Actually, when you teach them for after some time, then we also teach them on how to improve their speed.
Okay.
So we even teach them on how the posture. Yeah, you know when you're seated, it becomes more slow.
Okay.
And then when you're standing, so
It's
we teach
faster.
them all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested in hairdressing because it's actually it's a common course.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very common even in markets.
Yeah,
When you walk into our market, for example, there are so many salons and beauty places.
Yeah.
And actually think this is actually very great because you guys are here. So whenever you want, do you have something like attachment?
We have.
Okay.
We have, but now, you know, we have our own salon here.
This one, I believe.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
we have the other one. I thought you went round.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have,
Okay.
Yeah, we have the spa, we have the salon, we have the
I visited the spa.
Yeah. Now, okay, instead of them going outside, we can decide to put them there
Okay.
for
For the time
internship,
being, for the internship. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's so perfect. And so during the internship, you still have to be present as a teacher
Yeah.
for more instructions,
Exactly.
corrections, and things like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So, well, as a teacher, imagine a student, maybe a future student is watching, but they're not so sure whether they should join or how to start up the whole thing. So just tell them what you can tell someone you're encouraging to join the school.
Okay, now, one, I want to tell you that this is a very good course. It pays. Yeah, and I urge you people outside there that just come and try it. It's not even trying, you come and make it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, karibu sana. Come to Migori School of Hair and Beauty College.
And with the presence of teachers like her, they're going to make everything perfect. And even those things that have actually seemed so tricky, they'll simplify everything and help you students all the way.
Exactly.
Well, I'm so glad that you gave us your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Until next time.
Thank you. Karibu sana.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Well, guys, so remember we are still right here at Beauty College, and we're just having everything. As you can see, we've been talking to the students, we've talked to the teachers, and each and everyone has told us the particular experience that they've had in this particular college. Well, my name is Faiza Olango, and this is LTV, because Kenyatta has actually encouraged the youth, to be very innovative, to be job creators and not necessarily job seekers. So in this case, Migori Hair and Beauty College is here to actually produce skills, to give the new touch and the new experience. If you're talented, then just come and perfect it here. Well, thanks so much for watching. My name is Faiza Olango and this is LTV. Bye. Kai. Kai, shida ama tu. Where? Could you explain me? I don't understand.
Unajua unafanya kuendelea pale. Ndio nimemwambia aje wa interview kenye inaendelea inafanyika huko.
Mlielewa kitu ilifaa kufanyika hapa kweli?
Unajua mnashikanisha, unajua kaisha semaenda kwa control staff.
Control nonsense. You got to spot what it is. Haya. Nani mmeshawaongelesha? What? Eh. What? That's work. Never knew. Okay. Yeah. Kuna
Manicure na pedicure. Sasa spa ni ipo. Sasa spa ile ya massage ipo huko. Massage ni huko. Alafu hapa
the other
the normal polish, the UV gel nail dryer, with the acrylics and with the tips, just the nail extensions and the gel polish.
Okay. All right, I understand. So tell me what this.
So right here, what they are doing, this is what we call the pedicure, where you just treat and you clean the feet. And of course, there is the nail application if they choose to do so.
So it's some kind of treatment.
Sure. So here there is exfoliating. You can see there is a foot spa right there, which uses the electricity to put it on. It can also massage the feet. And also, if they choose to, they can have their nail polished. Yes.
So so I believe this is now the course that we call nail technology, right?
Yes.
So how long does it take to finish up learning of this?
Nail technology takes around 7 months.
Right? 7 months. Okay, so nail technology also comes with waxing and all.
Okay. Nail technology is anything to do with nails.
Okay. And just taking good care of your nails and ensuring that everything else just, looks
Yes. Yes. This is how we engage them so that they can be practical. As I say, practice makes perfect. So they keep doing it daily and daily so that they can perfect their art. Yes.
So your work is just to show them demonstrations, instructions, and what else?
Yes, for me, it's just to instruct them what to do and the steps to take, the procedure, so that they can perfect in the art of nails. Yes.
So what challenges do you actually face with this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful how you apply the nail polish, how you do the scrubbing, the nail filing. You really have to do that with a lot of care. You have to be careful.
Sure. So what we do normally when we start is we start with the theory part so that they can understand the technology of the nail.
Okay.
We do what we call the nail structure
Okay.
so that they can understand how the nail structure works.
Okay.
So they understand how the nail is and the biology of the nail.
Okay.
So that when they work with the
Okay. So what's the trickiest part now when it comes, I mean, extracting this type of okay. So what do you do in that case?
Sure. So a contraindication means there are things that can hinder you as a beautician from doing the nails. So the things like fungi infection, there is bacterial infections. You could have a client walk in with wounds on the fingers. So we cannot do that in the salon or in the spa because it might cause damage later. So what we can advise the client is that you can advise the client to go for medication and to treat their hands first, and then they can come back when the hands are in good condition.
So it means that you can actually diagnose them. You can tell them, hey, this is what you want. So you
Mm-hmm.
need to seek for treatment.
Yes.
Now come back.
Exactly. So what we do in that case, before you working on the client, you have to do a consultation service. So consultation is actually you are ensuring that the hands are in perfect condition, or they are just to prevent those kind of contraindication and to understand the need of your client. So all this we learn in the theory before you come to the practicals. Yes. Yeah. Facial and all that takes about 7 months.
Okay, so it means after a 3 month course.
They should be from
Okay,
3 months.
great. If, so what exactly?
Yes.
Tell us about what you're doing.
Nail application.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe you explain to us what that is.
Actually, what he's doing is just applying the normal polish. Yeah.
So this is not the normal polish.
This is nail polish. Actually, they are using the Luron, which is quite good.
Okay.
It is long lasting.
Okay.
So if he does that, he has to do a top coat so that just to seal it and to make it last longer. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because quality is very important.
Yes.
Quality is going to ensure that it lasts for longer.
Exactly.
Okay, how about that?
Yes. Right here we have a polish dryer. So maybe go for the gel polish. The procedure for gel. And you can see some of the products that we use for manicure.
Okay.
We have the antiseptic, which is for killing germs. We have the surgical filling in case of the skin wounds on the fingers. And we have the critical nail polish remover. We have the scrubber for exfoliating the hands to keep them soft. We have the cuticle. We have the cuticle cream. Yes. And we have the cuticle gel. Yeah. For the cuticles. Okay. Right here, yeah, that is acetone. This is actually for removing gel polish. It's quite good. Yes, so when for removing. They are very key. Like, yeah, like you can see this normally for use for using what? It's used for just press your cotton, you press on the nail, and then you leave for around 10 minutes, and voila, your gel is out.
You'd now be ready to take up the other.
Yes.
Understand? So I just ask you the hardest
Mm.
because the students are not going to take this.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you've seen a particular area where many of the students
Mm-hmm. They are not able to attend. So they find a means to compensate another day. So kind of make
must be white.
just for hygienic purpose.
Oh.
So you ensure that everything is clean. spa
Mm-hmm.
to keep the hygiene.
Okay. And with the wife, it's actually very easy to make type of hygiene.
Exactly.
And so, how do you have this type of massage? I mean, um, you start with the face or you start with the other parts of the body?
Normally, the face is the final treatment that we do.
Why the face come? Why does the face come last?
Actually,
It's just the procedure that it
goes on.
So it's a procedure.
Yeah. So what we do here is what he started with the feet, and we can do that procedure that is called the reflexology,
Okay.
where you just do the pressure points for the feet, and then you go upwards to the legs,
Okay.
and then to the back, and then finally to shoulders and to the face.
Okay.
Yes.
How does it actually feel just to lie down there and have someone just be taking good care of you? Because this is actually an experience of a lifetime.
Sure.
Yeah. So we both at one time we should actually get it.
Exactly. It's quite
Sure.
most clients they come to the salon for the spa.
Okay.
To like to relax
Mm.
and it's like a therapy.
Okay.
So when they do it, it also promotes blood circulation, and also it helps to enhance the well-being of the person.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And I believe after this, you'll feel like you're so relaxed. Your blood circulation is just so fast and okay. You feel like, yes, you're full of energy just to face your daily life, I believe. And so how long does a session take?
The session takes like around 45 to 1 hour.
Okay.
Yes.
And how about the classes? How do you run the classes? Do you have theory for the same or just only have practicals alone?
We do have the theory part because you have to understand the basics of massage.
Okay.
And what massage entails, why should we massage,
Okay.
and why is it important to have massage
Mhm.
treatments. So we take them for around 2 weeks, and then in the rest of 2 weeks,
Mhm.
we go through the class.
What?
Around 2 minutes.
Oh, just 2 months.
Because the level 2, we don't take them to the 3, or the 6. Only take them to the massage. Then the Indian head massage, there is
Like which one is this now?
the
Effleurage.
It's a circular movement. Yes.
Well, I believe I want to be a specialist. How do you actually get your clients? Do you call it specimen?
Yeah, the ball or a demo.
Oh, demo.
Yes.
So where do you get them? Or you just use your students?
Normally we use the students, but when we advance, we encourage the students to go and
Okay.
yes.
So it means you're like volunteer as a for your demonstration. So it means it will be perfect.
It will be perfect.
Because I also want to feel this.
Yeah,
Because I believe you'll be doing that as you explain.
exactly.
Okay.
So you could be our demo.
Sure.
Yeah, you just come. If you have time, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so you said it only takes 2 months. So it means everything is actually done very quickly. Just after 2 weeks only, everything is actually done that is physically bad, so that the practical only takes that the other time that is remaining.
Yes. So normally a class would take 1 hour. So the theory is 1 hour, practical is 1 hour.
Okay.
Yes, that's the normal.
And so how many classes do you have like in a week?
In a week, I will take like three classes.
That
Yes,
is 3 days a week.
3 days a week. Uh-huh.
So 3 days a week and within 2 months, you're done.
Done,
You can
done,
now
good.
work out a full professional. Okay.
Yes.
That's so amazing. I must commend you guys for the good job that you are doing. I believe your students are always very happy because in a class, they get to enjoy it. They also get to, they also learn a lot from it because at some point, do the students also act as demos here?
Sure. She's a student doing massage. Yeah, so she gets to have a feel of how it is.
So it's actually more than just classes.
Classes.
Good job. And I just wish you the best and I hope you keep doing it in your best.
You're so welcome.
Okay, guys, in case you forgot, we are still actually right inside the promises of the elegant Migori chair. Beautiful. Because everything is just beautiful. See how they played around with the colors, the furniture, the setting, everything is just so perfect. And so, in addition, we are working around institutions so that you get to know the services they offer and how they run everything else right there. Well, so we are actually right in the massage room, and we just detail the steps, everything else, how it's done, and even how long the course takes. And then, funnily enough, it just takes 2 months and everything else is just done. Well, I believe that's all we had for now. Then, for more, we'll actually tell you what to do.